My family thought it would be funny to leave me stranded in another state. Let's see if he can make it back, they laughed and drove away. I never came back. 15 years later, they found me. 107 missed calls. That summer, I turned 22. It was supposed to be like any other. Working at my dad's hardware store for pay, living at home because college wasn't practical, according to Banks. My father, and being the eternal punching bag for my golden child brother Alan. We weren't poor exactly, but we sure as hell weren't the type who took vacations to Disney. So when Dad announced we were taking a family road trip to my uncle's wedding in Colorado, I should have known something was up. 3 days into that nightmare road trip, I was already regretting not making up some excuse to stay home. My dad and Alan had been taking turns with their favorite game, making Salvador's life hell. Mom, Irene, would occasionally say, "That's enough," in that weak voice of hers. But we all knew it was just for show. Look, I need to explain about my family. Dad wasn't your the mill dad. He was the kind of guy who'd rouse you from sleep at 3 in the morning to holler about a chore you'd forgotten. He'd toss out your things without a second thought if they happened to be in his path. And ever since I could make sense of what he was saying, he'd been drilling into my head that I was good for nothing. Alan learned quick. Either be Dad's me or become like me. Guess which path he chose. That morning, we stopped at some nowhere rest area in Colorado, middle of absolutely nothing for miles. Just fields, mountains in the distance and a sad little bathroom building with vending machines. I'd been sleeping in the back of our Suburban and needed to stretch my legs, use the bathroom. Dad and Alan were laughing about something, while Mom was checking her makeup in the visor mirror. I remember exactly what I was wearing: faded Metallica shirt, jeans with a hole in one knee, and these beat-up Vans that I'd had forever. I didn't take my phone because it was charging in the car, didn't take my wallet because why would I? We were in the middle of nowhere and I was just taking a leak. 10 minutes. That's how long I was in that bathroom, maybe less. When I walked out, squinting in the Colorado sunshine, the parking spot was empty. Our dark, green Suburban was gone. At first, I thought they'd moved it, playing some stupid prank. I walked around the entire rest area. Nothing. That's the thing about betrayal from your own blood. It hits different than any other kind. I waited an hour, sitting on the curb, telling myself they were just trying to scare me and would be back. People came and went. A few gave me weird looks. A trucker asked if I was okay. I fibbed and said I was waiting on my girlfriend who was in the John. He just nodded and took off. By the second hour, that sinking cold feeling started gnawing at my gut. I realized they weren't gonna come back. My first instinct was to borrow someone's phone, call them, beg them to come get me. But as I was about to approach a mom with 2 kids, something stopped me. A lifetime of memories flashed through my head. Every humiliation, every time they'd laughed at my expense, every joke that was really just cruelty with a punchline. I could almost hear them. Alan's voice. "Dude, I bet he's